Your wildlife exemption just works just like your ag exempt. It saves you from a lot of money on taxes. What you got to do is you just need to meet the requirements. They have 7 requirements. It's going to be population control, predator control, erosion control. You need to provide supplemental water, provide supplemental food, habitat control. You need to provide shelter. There's a snake going right in that log right there. Pretty cool. Anyway, in this video, what we're going to talk about is just your wildlife exemptions. It's real easy to get. You just need to file for it. You need to look at what it is in your state or country. I'm in Texas, so I'm going to put a link in the description below this video for Texas and what the requirements are. So they have 7 subjects. You only have to meet 3 of those. The easiest ones to get are just the food, because you can put out protein, you can put out a food plot, you can put out corn, anything you normally already done for, you know, deer or any wildlife. If you start making plots for birds, like I mentioned, for turkey, dove, and quail to be in your area, you know, you need to plan on other things other than just the deer. So you do that. The other one is to meet the water requirement. Say if this was my property, I had there's always water in this river, it would meet that requirement because there is water that I'm providing for animals on this property. The other one to meet, if you cut down limbs out of your trees, you can make a pile out there. It's a big brush pile. Instead of burning it off, leave it there. All the birds can get in there. And now it is going to bring mice and snakes and everything else, but you're providing for wildlife. So, and if it saves you, you know, $3,000–4,000 a year, by all means do that. So anyway, another one is if you hunt, you know, coyotes, that's predator control. You know, predators, box, bobcat, coyotes, you know, there's plenty of things out there. If you just happen to take one of them, you met that requirement for the year. And all you got to do is when you fill out the taxes or your paper that year is you put everything that you did. Another requirement, which isn't too hard, just depends on how much time you're going to be out there. All the animals you see. If you happen to see, you know, 20 deer, write down that's your census for you had 20 deer. If all of a sudden you started off the year you only saw 3 quail, and by the end of the year you started seeing larger coveys of quail around 20–30, write that down. That's one of your requirements. You don't have to meet some of those other requirements. You only have to meet 3 of the 7. It's very easy. You can also run cows on the property, so no need to worry about, you know, just because you're not under ag exempt, you're under wildlife agriculture exempt, you can still do everything for the other. But if you have the wildlife, you're going to have your deer feeders and everything out there anyway for the deer while you're still running cattle on the property. But what you want to do is you just make it where if you want to not run cattle that year, then you met all your requirements. You know, normal ag exempts are usually your animals, whether it's goats, cows. Some counties do horses, but you know, some of them don't. And then, you know, you have your hay and your just your food crops that you're doing. So the wildlife exemption, you can still do all the other, but it just makes it where if you don't, you still are, you know, met all the requirements. So you don't have to pay any back taxes. Back taxes that'll add up in a hurry. So you don't want to do that. I'm trying to catch a fish here. It's not working. Anyways, I hope this video helps you save some money on your next property or the property you currently have. But you need to do everything you can to keep all the money you've earned in your pocket while you're still getting outdoors, having fun. Oh, got one. There we go. But anyway, just a little bass. But you do what you can so you can get outside, go hunting on your own property, save your money. Instagram pic. And if you like this style of video where I'm trying to help you out making a land purchase, save money after you buy that land, get your exemptions, be sure to hit that like button, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Now it's time to go ahead and go back up to the house. That's one fish for the day.